Tears of the Kingdom throws some gnarly new enemies our way, but don't worry, they don't have to be that hard. I'm talking about Gloom hands and the more terrifying Phantom Ganon. Stick around and I'll give you some tips to make defeating Phantom Ganon way easier. Fair warning though, there will be some spoilers ahead. Let's start with Gloom hands, or Gloom spawn as the game officially calls them. These creepy hands, surrounded by gloom, are probably one of the first major threats you'll encounter. If you explored the Lindor's Brow Cave near the Skyview Tower, you likely ran into them early on. If you did, you probably noticed you could just easily run away and avoid the fight. In fact, you don't need to defeat them to progress to the shrine, which is great because they're tough early game. These hands pop up in multiple places all around Hyrule in the depths. When you've been spotted, it's unmistakable as the sky and everything around you turns blood red. The music starts playing in reverse, and that's when you see them looking at you through the palms of their hands. And if they grab you, the gloom will sap your health, leaving you gloom-doomed. So how do you deal with gloom hands? Well, I'm glad you asked. The easiest way to handle gloom hands is, well, not handling them at all. Seriously, just run. Especially early in the game. It's often not worth wasting your resources. Another great trick is to get on high ground and just wait them out. After about a minute, the hands will despawn, leaving behind some dark clumps you can grab and put in your pocket. But if you do want to face off, taking the high ground still helps. Gloom hands can't climb, so take advantage of that by raining down bomb flowers on them. Make sure you hit all the hands at once though. Even if just one survives for a short time, they'll start regenerating and you'll be back to square one. Once you clear the hands, you'll summon Phantom Ganon, but don't worry, we've got tips for him too. Luckily, you don't have to actually fight the Gloom hands very often in the game, but there are some spots where you'll have to, like the fixed encounter in Korok Forest where you have to defeat them to lift the gloom and free the forest. It's a pretty tragic moment, honestly. Alright, now let's talk about Phantom Ganon. Here's the in-game description for the lore nerds. A monster created from the very flesh and blood of Demon King Ganondorf that will follow his bidding without hesitation. Like the Demon King it so resembles, this huge creature is a master of many weapons. It will attack its foes relentlessly and without mercy. Facing it in battle is inadvisable, unless you want a quick ticket to the afterlife. Yikes, right? But I don't stress, he's actually easier than he sounds if you know what to do. So, how to beat Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon might seem intimidating, but his moves are actually pretty predictable. Watch his patterns, whether it's a horizontal slash, vertical hit, or a charged attack. And try to get in those flurry rushes. This is especially helpful for saving your weapon durability, which is obviously especially helpful during early game when your weapons break really fast. However, if you are looking for the easiest way to take him down, get to high ground, yes, again, and use a bullet time to your advantage. Shoot him with bomb flowers or even give bones for big damage. If you've got a multi-shot bow like a Lynel bow or a Great Eagle bow, even better. You can deal huge damage this way. I'll leave links down below on where to get those multi-shot bows. This strategy works really well in the Crisis at Hyrule Castle quest, where you have to defeat 2 waves of 5 Phantom Ganons. I tested a bunch of methods, and honestly, the best one was running up the stairs, jumping off, activating bullet time, and firing bomb flowers or bones. If you stack your attack power like this, Phantom Ganon doesn't stand a chance. This was after 5 Phantom Ganons. You can do this easily with just 1, as long as you can get bullet time. Personally, I almost always defeat Gloom hands and Phantom Ganon using multi-shot bows and bomb flowers. It is a game changer. You can flurry rush if you want to practice your timing, but in my opinion, bomb flowers make the whole fight way faster and easier. Wondering where to find bomb flowers? They're all over the depths, caves, and even wells. You can also buy them from the bargainer statue near Josh's workshop in the Lookout Landing in exchange for bows. For Lynel bows, you can score one by defeating a Lynel, or you can find one of the 4 chests with the multi-shot Lynel bows. Alternatively, you can get a multi-shot eagle bow from Tubba after completing the Wind Temple. I've linked all of that below as well. And that's all she wrote. If this walkthrough helped you out, give that like button a little tap, hit subscribe for more gaming goodness, and spread the word to your fellow adventurers. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. I am all ears. Until next time, this is KKJinxx, over and out.